life. When you pull me closer, I come to life.
Good morning, Grace and Grit Academy. It's been a long time. If you don't recognize me, I'm your dad. You see me every day. My gosh. Hey, we've had a couple days, a couple weeks of no announcements, so we need to start our day off right. Start our month off right. Guys, it is April 2nd. We missed an opportunity yesterday to tell a million April Fool's jokes on each other, and we didn't tell one. But we had fun with friends. We celebrated Christ's resurrection, his conquering death and sin. We'll call it a win. We'll call it a win anyway. All right, guys. Today it is Monday. It is April 2nd, and we are a mere 26 days away from our trip to Tucson. My gosh. We are 4 days away from Uncle Andy coming to see this guy. I mean, he's here to see you guys too, but come on. What do you want me to do here? What do you want me to do here? So, lots happening, and then just a couple days later, Gavin and Judah and their whole family is going to be here. That is some exciting stuff. We're going to pack that house. All right, guys, today the weather, look outside. It's miserable. Oh. Now, actually, it looks like it's going to stop raining here shortly, and we're looking at it about 50-51, so it'll be moist, but opportunity to play outside is amongst us. So, and as we look at the forecast, rain, not rain, snow mix. Hoping we get a couple more practices in before our first game, because guess what, Easton? 1 week from today, you're hitting the field, son, and you are playing. Yeah, that's right. So, last night, Shohei Ohtani won his first game. You had to watch a little bit of it, but he came out in the sixth inning after a strong outing, 6 strikeouts, 3 earned runs, takes down the win. Off to a great start there in Anaheim. The Braves and Diamondbacks were not in action, which means look for them this afternoon. So both are off to a pretty decent start, 2-1 records. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty jacked. Cody Bellinger hit his first home run of the season after starting the season 0-10. That's a lot of O's. So, what do we got here? Today we got a new month starting. New month. Well, let's first get to what today is. Today is National Autism Awareness Day. Autism is something that afflicts especially young people. When you notice it, it's like, they don't have a totally clear understanding because of the where their brain works, how to maybe speak, or some of the nuances in our voice and our inflection. Just there's little things that make it difficult for them to have conversations and stuff, but it's always important for us to make them feel welcome, just because their brain doesn't operate in the same way that ours does. So National Autism Awareness Day is a good reminder of like, hey, if we got an autistic friend or something like that, let's make sure we go out of our way to show kindness. Also, today is International Children's Book Day. That means picking up that book. Children's Book Day. Pick up a new book today and check it out. And then finally, and this may influence your lunch, I don't know, it's National Peanut Butter Jelly Day. Peanut Butter Jelly Day. Man, where are you? National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Yes. As we look into a new month, we have National Welders Month. So make sure to give a high five to all your welders, Uncle Marshall. But more importantly, it's National Poetry Month. National Poetry Month. Mom, do we need a little Shel Silverstein from the library? Would love it if we found an opportunity over the next month to read a couple of poems, the beautiful language of poems. I was reading out of the book of Lamentations this morning. Lamentations is a book of 5 poems, just agonizing over the fall of Jerusalem as God turned his face on from Jerusalem, waiting for Christ to ultimately come and save them. And then finally, National Jazz Appreciation Month. We throw on a jazz record today as you guys get jamming through some work. All right. On this day in history, let's hit it quick. Ponce de Leon, 1512, landed in Florida with the Spaniards. They were looking for the fountain of youth, a fountain that would keep them young forever. What they didn't find was the fountain of youth. They all died eventually. But they did find mosquitoes forests, Everglades, swamps, and Florida. 1512. First ones to find it. And then in 1792, the U.S. Mint commissioned many coins. For example, the $10, $5, $1 gold coin. It doesn't exist anymore because that would be worth way more than that. But they also did the dime and the nickel, the quarter, and the half dime. What is that? Oh yeah, it's a nickel. But they call it a half dime for a while. 1792, the U.S. Mint was commissioned. Guys, I am psyched. I'm psyched. No, I'm excited. I'm excited to get in there. I'm excited. Catcher, remember what we talked about last night? The stakes are higher today, especially today, but throughout the week, let's set the tone. Set the tone. Remember, kind of mind your own business, stay within yourself, control yourself, and work on what you need to do. Guys, have an outstanding day. I love you. Let's see what kind of tunes we got to close this out.